Travelogue. I'm Yan Ling. How have you been? Have you been busy to play too many hats? Or the opposite, too free that you feel like climbing the wall? Either way, it's a time for you to take a hike from the city and the China's biggest natural forest park, Zhangjiajie. That sounds like a good idea, don't you think so? Millions of Chinese tourists dream to come here and posing for pictures against a natural backdrop like this. Understandable, right? Taking the view from the top of the mountains here, it doesn't take too much imagination to feel like standing in front of a scroll of ancient Chinese landscape painting. In Chinese, nature literally means balanced composition of mountain and water, 山水. Zhangjiajie seems to be a picturesque definition of it. Although better known for its unusually shaped mountains and peaks, it's also usually closely associated with untouched forests, clear springs and waterfalls, rare animal and plant species nurtured in the mild subtropical climate. In early 80s, a group of intrepid photographers discovered this place in their trip searching for a new natural wonder. But not until early 90s, when China's famous painter Wu Guanzhong published a poem, Marvel of Zhangjiajie, that let the secret out. China's indigenous fairy tale of Shangri-La, called Tale of Euphoria, is said to describe the lifestyle in this area. The majority of Zhangjiajie people belong to Tujia ethnic group that have been living in western Hunan province more than 1,000 years. Their long tradition and exotic custom adds more color and mysterious appeal to Zhangjiajie. Located in northwest of Hunan province, known as China's answer to Yellowstone Park, Zhangjiajie Natural Forest Park, together with Suoyuxi and Genzishan Natural Reserves, collectively also known as Wulingyuan Scenic Area, was inscribed to the World Nature and Cultural Heritage List in 1992. Primeval secondary forests, including untouched virgin forests, cover 97.9% of the scenic area of Wulingyuan. Walking under the thick unbroken shade, you understand why our ancestors sense the presence of deity in a forest. More come here for more practical terms. Ecologists marvel at the dynamic mix of species. Adventurer travelers are intrigued by the unexploited wildness. Artists and artists-to-be are looking for inspirations in a strange setting. In the middle of a trail, I met this artist student who stayed here for weeks, trying to capture the spirits of Zhangjiajie from the mountain down to the slightest details. To give you a better picture of its biological diversity, Zhangjiajie's plant species amount twice as many as that in the whole Europe. 经常来吗？
不是，我们学校组织的。
所以山上还有好多人。
山上有。
Rare plants elsewhere like ginkgo, lobster flowers, and dove trees can be easily spotted on the road. Zhangjiajie is also home to many animals such as pheasants, pangolins, monkey-faced eagles, macacas. They are all hard to find elsewhere. The ecosystem here that still flowers old-grown forests is so unique that it's also rated as Biological History Museum.
Good.
Good. Good. You can tell they're so related to human being. Very smart, very skillful, and very greedy. One more. Good.
它的样挺逗的。
Okay, good. How about the others? This one? As long as you have something in your hand, like a peanut, you can make tons of friends. Here we go.
There are frequent and direct flights available from Beijing, Shanghai, and other major cities to Zhangjiajie Airport, which is located 15-minute car ride away from the city center. The busy tourist season starts in May and its peak throughout the summer and fall. The locals and hardcore travelers better appreciate the snowy mountain scenery in winter and early spring.
The first real tourist site I went to is this place, Shili Hualang, a canyon that stretches more than 10 miles along steep cliffs and oddly shaped peaks. I was told many of them resemble heroes in Tujia people's history. Smart, when do you need carved statues for heroes when nature has done the work? For more ambitious hikers, it can be pleasant to walk along the valley, but be prepared to give yourself a few hours and bottles of water. You can choose to hike miles and miles for 2 hours to reach the top of Tianzishan, but I choose the modern way and save me at least another 2 hours. It will take just about 5 minutes, and take your time and enjoy the view. Like most public transportation, the cable can involve long wait, crowds, especially when the tourist season is at its peak. But comparing to hours-long hike that takes to get to the top, I prefer the cable ride, at least for now, to enjoy the scenery at ease. Chinese are the experts to project imagination into nature, especially Zhangjiajie. Every stone has an image that you're supposed to know. And I'm not that talented, but every experienced guide will tell you all the stories. You can listen. This mountain gets its name from one of such stories. It's called the King of the Peak, Tianzi Mountain. Local legend said that an ancient Tujia chieftain who aspired to become Tianzi, the son of heaven, gathered his people and launched an uprising on this peak. Ever since then, it became a holy mountain for Tujia people. Strange, so many people find hiking exciting. I don't know how long I've been hiking, around miles and miles. Time has lost the sense already. It's only measured by the footstep, and it has been a long time. When the hike finally eased to a stroll, as if nature was kind enough to flatten the path, so I could catch my breath and better appreciate the spectacular. That's when I saw this village and slipped right into a needle. I was told that a family tried to take refuge from the turbulent world a century ago and settled themselves in this place, their very own euphoria. It's such an off-road place that it's still disconnected from motorways. To go there, you have to go there. I mean, by feet. Such remoteness that requires self-sufficiency grants the village a feel of self-contentment. People have been living in this small village generation by generation for over 100 years. The lifestyle still keeps as simple as those 100 years ago. And the cooking lunch, we take it as granted as we do, usually must take 2 hours to prepare. So I can expect some real authentic Tujia minority groups cooking. It works. My dinner all depends on this. See how hard I can blow. I'm getting hungry though. The time I spent there made me start wondering if the tale of Euphoria, 桃花源记, was talking about this place. I had a really good and heavy sleep. Gotta be the air. Zhangjiajie is a die-hard place. There's a well-known saying that before you come here, you so want to come and you can die. And after you've been here a couple of days, you're so exhausted you can die. And after my sleep, what I can tell you is every inch of my bones really aches. But Zhangjiajie doesn't just give you the pain, it also gives you a treat. And that's why I stayed in this hotel. After a few days hiking, staying in a hotel like this is almost a necessity than luxury. The thermal heat was discovered incidentally in late 70s here and well utilized ever since. The natural hot spring, rich in mineral element, gushes out to the ground at a comfortable temperature of 40 centigrade. You can enjoy both indoor and outdoor pools for free if you stay in a hotel. Zhangjiajie is rich in natural resources, and this place takes advantage of both what nature has granted, thermal heat and natural herb medicine, and the experience is divine. Jinbianxi, Golden Weed Brook, is popular among tourists for its easy access and serene setting, a pleasant contrast to mountainous Tianzishan area. Nature and most candid craftsmen carved such beautiful exotic mountains, sandstones, forests, and the spring, brooks here, gushing through the valleys. Are the best composer. Listen to this. Besides the music, the sweet, sharp scent of dove tree flowers on the breeze accompanies the whole trail that winds its way for a dozen kilometers between reddish rocks and green trees. You will surely, like me, enjoy a pleasant stroll here with some small challenges from time to time. It's a quite a serene experience to walk in a walking pasturing lane in the national park. But some part of the excitement is over here. That's a traditional Tujia minority group's way of practicing the martial art. With the sun shining high over the gorges and cool breezes coming off the water, it's hard to imagine a better place to walk in. The Yangtze Fluid region is rich in aquatic animals, and in Zhangjiajie area, you can almost find every species. And in this research center, there's a particular species that you can get a very close look at it. Take a good look at it. Giant salamander. They now can only be found in China. This is gonna be the rare opportunity of my lifetime. They are called giant salamander. Look like a baby crocodile or something. But Chinese call them baby fish because their cow look like a baby hen. Ah, see, ooh. And when they see, okay, he doesn't like me. Okay, let you free. Look at the fur. Ooh, beautiful. I can't believe I did this. Ah, sorry. They're actually a night animal. They don't really like days, so we let them sleep. 5个指头哎，看到没有 ？5 fingers, so cute. It feels cooler and cooler with each stair and take down to the crate. And plus, it's getting foggier as well. The steam makes it feel a bit otherworldly, like. Wow. It's so dark inside. My eyes don't see a thing in the beginning. Some really well-considered people remind me how to take a best picture in this cave. Shutter f5.6 and speed 4 seconds without a tripod. Jiutiandong Cave is Asia's biggest limestone cave that was newly opened to the public. Easy to understand, but still hard to imagine. The stunning limestone formation was purely created by mild water since prehistoric ice age. Rain cuts into the heart of the mountain and streams sinking underground melt the limestone million years ago and slowly but steadily worked to create channels and skylights like this. So quiet here. The only thing I hear is the dripping of the water. And this crane-like pillars seems like assembled by some otherworldly spirit. And I feel like being thrown back to the Ice Age alone. Jiutiandong can take days and even weeks to explore, especially if you have to stop all the time and gaze at so many splendid examples of formations. Looks like praying hands, carrots, flames, waves. Set your imagination free. China saying, water drops can cut the stones is not a pure metaphor here. See what persistent can conquer. This cave may be already 1,000,000 years old, but they actually just newly discovered in 1987 by one adventurer. He spent 3 days and 3 nights in this cave alone. Only brought some candles and torches. I've been here maybe already 4 hours, I'm already missing some company and some noise. Tired of working the way up the mountain or down to the cave? Canoeing or kayaking in valleys, lakes, and rivers can be a fresh thriller. Rafting is known for being a great exercise to conquer fear and buoyant sense of accomplishment. For some, it's enough just for the taste of shivering excitement.
I'm going to do something really exciting. It's called white water rafting, and first time. It looks pretty dangerous, but that's the price you should pay. That's exciting as well.
I would love to tag along like a professional rafter in a suitable macho fashion. But as a first-timer, I was advised to put my life on the paddlers of these guys, who I luckily met, who are from national rafting team. Not only me, most first-timers have to sacrifice a look and just squatting inside the raft to keep balance. And the look is the last thing I would care about in the time of like this, because I was too happy to experience the thrill without dealing with the world myself. Whitewater rafting is a bit like a judo match with the water. The dam controls and pick the level of rapids, but once you are in the river, it sets a pace. But these guys seems can take water wherever they want it to go. It's almost breathtaking to see the series of small miracles that human physics and techniques can achieve. But wait, excitement is not over, not yet. Next week, Yanling will visit Tujia villages, meet Qigong masters, and have the Euro ups and downs on the road. Like, well, even accidentally got married. So see you next week in Travelogue, still in Zhangjiajie. Stay curious and happy traveling. I'm Yanling, bye-bye.